What's up, guys? We're just doing a home live stream tonight. No going to the casino, no nothing like that. Just coming on here to chit chat, shoot the shit. How's everyone doing? How was everyone's weekend? Hope everyone had a great weekend. Just doing a home live tonight. Just coming in here to shoot the breeze. How's everybody doing this fabulous evening? Make sure I have my volume down. Make sure if you come in, you hit that thumbs up button. Welcome to Pop Pops Gaming. Normally we are at a casino, but tonight I'm just doing a home live. Hope everyone's had a great weekend. Just been watching the NFL today, see what the playoffs are going to look like, things like that. Let me pin the message. There we go. I'm going to pin that message. Okay. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Welcome in. Tonight we're just doing general chat. Did your teams make it to the playoffs? Did they cut it short? Did they end up getting beat? My team made it to the playoffs with a 38-0 win over the Kansas City Chiefs. So they are in the playoffs, which meant that they put out the Miami Dolphins and they put out the Cincinnati Bengals. And the Dolphins lost anyway, so they were out. Or they're going to lose because there's a minute 55 left, and the Jets are ahead 32-20. So, hey, Sediano, salute to you. How are you tonight? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Pop Pops Gaming. We're just doing general chat. Did your teams make it to the playoffs? Did they cut it short? We're just general chat tonight, guys. No casino tonight. Got bad weather all over the United States this evening. A lot of places are snowed in. I got a notification earlier we were going to have some snow move in tonight. And we don't normally get snow moved in. Not tonight, Swabby. We got some bad weather moving in, so I decided to stay home. This whole area of the country's got some bad weather moving through. Now, whether or not we'll even actually get it, I love gambling too, but because we got bad weather moving in, I'm not. It's just better to be safe than sorry. What, these bracelets? These are slot channels that I meet. Mine doesn't say diversity. Mine says slot channel names. Oh, real gambler never stops. Well, sometimes it's not worth risking your life over. I've been out gambling when it's snow and ice and stuff like that before I ever started the channel. I could go to the casino, it ain't no problem, but it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just that sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. And I'm a real gambler, so just sometimes it's a little bit more, hey, let's stay home and relax, watch the football. It don't cost me a gazillion dollars. I have a budget, I keep within that budget. You don't have to bet big to win big. If you guys watched my live from a few nights ago, I hit a $184 hit on a $1.76 bet. I've hit jackpots on $3. You don't have to bet big to win big. You just put money in it, put what you want to bet, and hit the play button. It's not hard. It is not hard to play a slot machine. And I can't film table games, so. Appreciate the 9 thumbs up already so far. So, did everybody have a good weekend? Oh, yeah. There's times I should have cashed out and I didn't. Sometimes you need to have a stopping point. You got to have a point where you want to stop so that you don't blow all your money back. Got to set a stopping point. There's times I've got my machine up to 1,300 bucks and blew it all back. Hey, Big Slaughter, what's up, man? How are you tonight? We got some bad weather moving in, so I decided to stay home. I got a notification that we got some possible snow moving in. Top of Missouri and Kansas City and Montana and some other places are getting freaking hammered. What's up, Gamblers Unknown? I hope a gazillion dollars is coming my way. That'd be great. Yeah. Sometimes bad weather doesn't stop people from going. I just didn't want to do it because, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, Big Solder, I sent you a message, man. I will be in Laughlin January 30th to February 3rd. And then, of course, I got that free trip to Vegas. And then I got that cruise in May. I sent you a text message last night if you guys are around. Bradley said he might come down that night to say hello. But he's leaving out the next day to go see some family in Ohio. Another man will lose the money that was put aside to help his kid. Well, I don't blow money I'm going to spend on my kids. Sometimes they do. Sometimes you got those people they'll cash your paychecks and they'll go in there and they'll blow their whole paycheck. But anyway, Big Slaughter, I got that trip to Laughlin for $50. It includes the room, airfare, all that crap. I could have set it up for February instead of the end of January. And I'm like, let me go down there and just celebrate me being divorced. Um, okay, one of them is Gallivanters. A few of them are just from Choctaw Nation itself. Then one of them is yours. Two of them are from Slot Crush. One's mine, and then the other one is... Oh, it's from a cafe here in town. Yeah. Most of them are all slot channels, though. But some of them are from, like, our tribal. One of them's yours. This green one here. That green one right there is yours. We don't mean diversity. No, these aren't for sale at 7-Eleven, man. We buy these ourselves. I even have my own. It's got my channel name. There it is right there, Pop Pops Gaming. We pay for these ourselves. Yeah, yours is real lucky, man. And then I got the two from Slot Crush yesterday. And then once I get the Slot PS, I'll get everybody else's. I just like wearing them. They're cool. I rarely take them off unless I'm taking a shower or something. And of course, my granddaughter runs around with about 30 of mine. You've lost 6 grand since you started wearing big slaughters. Yeah, I'm gonna order that shirt from Big Slaughter too, the walking red flag or whatever. 'Cause that's what I am, guys. I'm a walking red flag. But no, I decided to do my trip at the end of the month. My divorce becomes final on the 28th. Why not go to the casino or book a trip? Last night I was sitting here about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, do I want to do the trip February 16th? No, let's just do January 30th. So that's what I did. And then I can book one to Reno in April. I think it's April 10th. And it's $199, which ain't bad. Oh, she did. Wow, that's awesome. That's great. That's a great story to hear. I love stories like that. Put the chip on the slot machine and win. Gamblers Unknown, maybe you should ask for half of it since it was your chip that she won on. Wow, $30 bet? Really? It doesn't mean you have a gambling problem. It just means people can afford it. If you can afford to play $30 bets, play it. Especially if it's house money. It don't mean you have a gambling problem just because you're betting big. Some of my biggest hits have been $3 or less. So yeah, I just wanted to go live for a little bit. I know the Yoshis are celebrating their 1 year family channel in about 15 minutes or so. What's up, King Solo? How are you doing? I was just talking to him about doing that trip to Laughlin. Brand new year, brand new me, baby. Just gonna goof off, man. There's no reason to take life serious. Oh, it still won't let you open the app on your Caesar reward. It's got to be the email you put in when you originally signed up. The cruise is in May. No, I don't have a gambling problem. That's not why it ended. I won't get into details of why it ended because I'm not bringing that person's name up anymore. Yeah, there was no gambling problem and why that ended, buddy. So you're barking up the wrong tree. Yeah, it's been glitching for you. Oh, I'm not doing like a cruise for like a channel cruise. I'm paying for the cruise myself. I mean, if people want to go on the cruise, they can go. Yeah, it's just a cruise I booked for myself. It wasn't meant for anybody to go on it. But if y'all want to join it, it leaves out May 15th from Galveston, Texas, going to Cozumel, Mexico. And at Cozumel, they got a place down there called Sancho's Restaurant. And for 60 bucks, it's all you can eat and drink. And my buddy went in November and he said he was so damn drunk, he don't even remember getting back on the cruise ship. It wasn't a gambling problem. That's just it. Oh, King Solo. King Solo heard enough. Oh, it's May 15th. They're doing it in Biloxi. Shit. Well, I've already been paying for the cruise, so I can't cancel that. Well, that sucks. I would go too. I've actually got a Caesar Reward app for Biloxi in February. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to go either. I'll be on a cruise ship. And everyone's like, "Are you going to pay for the internet on the cruise ship?" I'm like, "No, I'm on there for vacation. I'll take like little videos and pictures, but I'm not going to give them $49 a day for a damn internet." Beer Belly told me I needed to head to Reno. I got a deal and offer that I can go to Reno in April for 199, and I haven't decided if I want to do it yet or not. That'll take some planning. But if you're around the 30th to the 3rd, I don't know what. I never know when you're going to go live, Big Slaughter. So if you're around between the 30th and the 3rd, you and Hammy come up to Laughlin and gamble. I got double beds. Hell, one of y'all can sleep in the room on the other bed. And I'm sure you got shit tons of Caesar stuff. So you could probably even get you a comp room if you want. But I've got a spare bed if someone wants to sleep in it. And it ain't even so much about the gambling, it's just to get the fuck out of here, you know? You know, my divorce is 2 days before that. It's just to get out of here. Go and Celebrate. Go and celebrate being single, being home free. Yeah, you and Hammy just make the 3 hour trip up there and or they can get their own comp room. I mean, whatever they want to do. I mean, he plays at Caesars, so I mean, I'm sure he's got comps. And not to mention the fact, rooms that I looked at rooms without a comp at Harris and all that, and it's only like $29. That's right, Malia. Put your feet up and chill. It ain't. That's what people don't understand. It ain't always about the gambling. It's just about getting out of here. If you was in Oklahoma, you'd want to get out. Is it because our bells drive you nuts, gamblers unknown? Come on now. We know it's all about the bells. Big Slaughter, after I ended my live the other day, I almost got on that volcano machine. That's what I was telling King Solo last night when I talked to him on the phone. I almost got on it and went live again. And I'm like, you know what? The boys are ready to go. Let me go ahead and just go on back to we went and did our grocery shopping and went back home. We have a Louis Gold down at Durant, and I don't know if it allows you to buy a bonus on it. I've never played it. It's always taken when I walk by it. King Solo, does the Louis Gold there let you buy the bonus? I know you've seen it in there. I don't know if it does or not. Yeah, I know. I've seen the Louis Gold, but there's always people on it, so I don't know if it allows you to buy the bonus. Oh yeah, the red screens. Yeah, Gamblers Unknown don't like the red screens. Big Slaughter. He don't like the red screens. He always makes fun of the noise. So when he comes in chat, I gotta mute them. I gotta mute the red screen. I'm just kidding. Not the ringing is. Let me tell you something right now, Gamblers Unknown. You gotta get used to the ringing. Even with me being here and playing here, it still gives me a headache. It really does. Um, After hearing it for 8 or 9 hours, it gives you a headache. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Fire alarms, pulling your own. But it does mean you're making money. If you hear that bell, Big Slaughter got a really good bonus on one of them nine liners, one with a squirrel on it when he was here. Oh, they come across, if there was something going wrong, Big Slaughter, they would come across the intercom telling you to get out of there. Yeah, I get kind of numb to it too, King Solo, but Durant's so big it's hard to avoid listening to it. I mean, it really is. Yeah, I bet she was. I was at a casino one night when we had a tornado warning. They come across the intercom and said, "We got a tornado heading our direction. Or there's a wall cloud or something like that. If we think that you're in any kind of immediate danger, we'll let you know." Windstar would be a horrible place to have a tornado warning. Oh my God. You go to the casino when the tornado's coming. That's right. Might as well go out happy. And I had one of the kids ask me earlier if I wanted to go to the casino, and I'm like, no. Not with us getting that message that we possibly got snow coming in. I don't want to take a chance. I said, I'll just do a live from the house tonight. I'm just trying to get my watch hours up, guys. I don't know why, but on one deal on my watch hours, it says I have like 3,500. And then when you scroll down, it shows that I'm only at 25 something on the watch hours. I don't know how all that works. But it does show I have over 3,500 on one part. And on another part, it shows that I have 2543 or something. Oh, yeah, you'd only be able to go 4 months out of the year. Yeah, you live in a pretty bad area, gamblers I know. Especially living up in Michigan and all that. I've been to the casinos when it's been icing, sleeting, and snowing and all that shit. The the drive home is a little sketchy, but because people here in Oklahoma don't know how to drive on it. Yeah, anyone that's around Arizona or hell, even Vegas. Vegas is what, 90 minutes from Laughlin? You are welcome to come down and say hi. Hell, I may not just even just play at Harrah's. I might try some of the other two. They got what, two or three casinos there? I'm just staying at Harrah's because that's where they offered me. What's up, Kimmer? Thanks for coming in from Canada. Welcome in. Did Fro make it back up there to Canada, hopefully? Yeah, I'm 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 sure it probably is. Um, I've heard the other two are better. That's just where they offered me the room at. Normally, it offers me the room at one of all three, but this one was just strictly for Harrah's. I don't know why. But normally, it offers if I want to stay at the other two. But for 50 bucks, and then I don't have to stay at Harrah's, I can go to the other two places. Oh, okay. You're pretty far from him. Okay. Yeah, it don't bother me to walk to the other ones to check it out. I mean, especially if I'm not doing any good. at the at Harris or whatever. And like I said, it's not even about really gambling. It's just about getting out and goofing off. I'm not used to being to a place where I don't have my car though. So that's gonna kind of suck. But when I talked to the tribe about the trip, I actually want to stay like an extra day or so in like because I have comp rooms through the Flamingo and Link and all that crap. I want to stay like an extra night or two, but I'm afraid I'd be end up stuck paying for my own flight home if I do that. Because they only cover 2 nights, and I need to let them know that I don't want the one that leaves out of Oklahoma through Frontier Airlines, because Frontier only flies out one time a day from Oklahoma, and it flies out at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock our time, which puts us in Vegas like at 11:30 their time, and so you don't get the full 2 days, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna see if they'll fly me out of Dallas instead. I still ain't figured out who my second person that I'm gonna take with me is that's going yet. Hell, I may end up just going by myself. I don't know. King Solo's offered to go. I'm just down there because I want to meet everybody, man. It don't have nothing to do with me whether I win $1 million or no money at all. It's about meeting all the channels. At Vegas, the trip pays for 2 days. When I'm in Laughlin at the end of the month, I'll be there from the 30th all the way to the 30th of January all the way to the 3rd of February. But I'm doing the Laughlin trip to get my fear over on heights because I've never flown. That's the whole reason I'm doing it. But it's just 2 days, and I gotta stay at the Palms. Yeah, well, see, it still makes me nervous though, because I've never done it before. Hell, I've been on a damn Greyhound before for 37 hours, all the way from Oklahoma to Salt Lake City, Utah. So, and it does show on there that I've got an addition. We got an additional pickup in Pueblo, so I'm guessing it's gonna stop in Colorado, and then from Pueblo to Laughlin. Everyone tells me I'm over exaggerating it. I mean, I'm sure I am. I'm an overthinker. I fear the worst, but I've got medication that'll help me get through it. Yeah. And then when my son flew to Vegas last year, a year before last, I have a FlightWare app on my phone. I tracked his whole flight from the time he took off from Oklahoma City until he landed in Vegas. I tracked his whole flight. Oh, the airport process. I watched that one channel where he showed the Caesar deal, and he didn't have any issues. He showed up. You check in your bag. When you get off at the airport, they hand you your room key. You just go over and tell them which bag is yours, and they stick it on another bus, and they put you on one bus and give you your room key. So you already have your room key in your hand. I don't even know where the hell the Palms is in Vegas. I know I've seen Vegas Low Roller gamble from there on his videos, but I couldn't even tell you where the hell it's at. Oh, Lindsay, the airport don't scare me. I mean, it's the flight that scares me. The airport, I mean, it's just, I'm more worried about them losing my luggage. Yeah, flight delays. I get lucky being here in Oklahoma because we don't have real super bad winters. So I'll be definitely keeping an eye on the weather. Because I'm going to Laughlin at the end of the month. So it could be 70 degrees here that day, and then again it could be 16. You never know around here. Like 2 days ago here it was 70, and now today I think the temperature, Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Good evening, James. Right now, it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit.
See, right now it's
Tonight,
25.
expect a low
Hush,
of 19
hush, Alexa,
degrees.
hush. Right now it's 25, but 2 days ago it was 70. Lindsay, you've seen that movie. What's that movie called? Where them kids get on the plane and something bad happens. You've seen that movie too many times, girl. You're actually more safer on a plane than you are driving in a car. Yeah, Final Destination. There you go, King Solo. Thank you. Yeah, 25 degrees is extremely cold for us. And it's not that it's the 25 that's cold, Gamblers Unknown. It's the wind chill here. Because in Oklahoma, when it's 25, the wind is blowing like freaking crazy. It's not a standstill 25. King Solo. Snakes on a plane. Oh my God. No. No snakes on a plane. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine? That would suck. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm going to try to go live as much as possible. Some from the casino, some from home. Try to get these damn watch hours up. Trying to get these subs up. I'm really close to 1,000 subs. Um, I'm hoping by the time I get to Slot Fiesta, I'm at the 4,000 watch hours. Oh my God, minus 20. Yeah, you can keep that crap. I got it on Sunday Night Football. I guess it's the Lions versus the Vikings. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle that negative 20 bullshit. No kidding, Big Slaughter. I agree. I can't handle it for months. I would not be able to move to a place like that. Yeah, you get used to it. Kind of like around here, you see humidity, tornadoes, the wind. One day it's 70, the next day it's 25. Now, I don't want extreme heat, Kimmer. I don't want extreme heat. About 70 degrees is about perfect. Hey, Robert, what are you up to, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I was just on here talking about my trip to Laughlin that I got booked for the end of the month. And then I got my cruise in May. And then I got my thing that I'm going to for my free trip I won through the casino. Hang on, let me get the paperwork. Let me read y'all what the paperwork says on this little rules. All right. Here's what it says on the rules. Congratulations, you have won a trip to the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas. The trip includes a 2-night hotel stay for two, a flight for two. The Picola Player Department will book and schedule the Vegas trip based on the guest's travel preference. The trip is estimated at a market value of $3,000. Management reserves the right to restrict flight and hotel dates. This offer expires in 60 days from the date the prize is won. I'll call them next week and set it up. Hey, it's a slot machine. Yeah, Evan, it is awesome. And on top of it, I won $2,025. So I won some money with it too. What's up, Carter? Welcome back in. Seen you in here before. So my kids have all been trying to tell me, they're like, Dad, just just contact them and tell them you want the money instead of the flight. And just book your own flight and all that stuff and then stay where you want. Like, sounds good, but I would rather the 2-night hotel stay. I mean, what's up, Poker Man? Oh, you're going to go to Vegas in the summer? That's awesome. But, oh, it is hot in the summer. Hey, Jay's Adventure, welcome in. But yeah, I mean, like I told the kids, I could take the cash option of the $3,000 and then book how I want. But, I mean, because I don't really know what the Palms is. Required a 45 a day. Well, I'm still within 45 days. Well, I don't want to take the cash option. I mean, I could. But then I would probably have to sign a W-2G if I took the cash option. And then I can, like, book my own flight, Either way it goes, I was going to go to Slot Fiesta anyway. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm not really all that happy about where I'm going to be staying. I would much rather stay at the Flamingo. Because if I took the cash option, I could stay at the Flamingo and I get comp rooms there. So the cash option might be a better deal. I'll talk to the people when I call them next week. Lindsay, Slot Fiesta is where a bunch of channels get together and they live stream for about 30 minutes at a time. It's hosted by Chris and Lou and the Yoshis, and they usually do it the last weekend of March. Big Slaughter usually goes. BD slots, huge slot channels go. Oh yeah, I've got Big Slaughter, Slot Crush. I got mine. I got Gal. Some of them are just from the Choctaw Nation itself, and then one of them's mine. Yeah, it's a large slot event, Lindsay. I don't know if he is or not. I don't even watch his channel, so I don't know. Well, the guy at the desk, when grabbed this paper, I asked him if I could do the cash option. He says sometimes they'll do that versus want to do the flight itself. That they'll ask me if I want to take the cash option instead. So I might take the cash option. Oh yeah, sometimes people just overdo themselves. I know people that'll cash their check and go straight to the casino and not pay any of their bills. So I know what you're talking about, Evan. But that's not how it is with me, man. I don't even put a dime in the channel or in the slot machine without my bills being paid first. That's just the way I am. They did a live a little while back, Gamblers Unknown, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I haven't heard anything's going on. I know that they went on a cruise. Oh, I got comp rooms all over Caesars. I can stay at the Link. I can stay at the Horseshoe. I can stay at the Flamingo. I mean, I might do the cash option. I'll call them next week and ask if cash option's available. The guy at the window told me it was. So if they offer the cash option, I might do that instead and then just book my own damn flight. And then that way I can stay there as long as I want. I'll just need somebody from slot. The only difference is I'll need somebody from slot Fiesta to come pick my sorry ass up from the airport, or I can get an Uber, I guess, whatever. I have won 3 majors, and there is a guy in this chat right now, Gamblers Unknown. If you've never seen his channel, I suggest you subscribe to him. He does what's called a Major Chasers event, and if you win a major during his event, he sends you a free T-shirt. A lot of us in here have won majors. Big Slaughter's won majors. He's won grands. I've won 3 or 4 majors. Um, yeah, so I've won 3 majors myself. My first major was 776. My second one was 887, and my second one was 314, and my third one was 887. I've never hit a major on Dragon Link though. That's what I'm going for next. 2 of my majors have been on Lightning Link, and one of them's been on the Money Link. Oh, you don't own Major Chasers anymore? Okay. Well, he used to put on an event called Major Chasers, and he used to do it in May. accidentally hit one. I got close to hitting one the other night on a 50-cent bet. The far right had 3 orbs, and of course it didn't hit nothing else. One of them was a major. 50-cent bet at that, and it was, I think the major was at 677 that night. But yeah, if the cash option is available, I might do the $3,000 cash option and just book my own damn flight. And then, you know, we got Bradley Jones there, and tons of slot channels will be there. Surely somebody can come pick me up. Hell, I might even just contact Jackpot Joe and have him pick me up in a fucking limo. How's that fucking sound? I won't get taxed because I wouldn't get taxed on it because I use my player's card, so I'll write it off at the end of the year. 71 Cowboys in the house. How you doing, bro? Unless they like make me tax it right then. Surely they wouldn't. Would they, Big Slaughter? Would they make me tax it right then? I'll call them this week and ask. Hey, I won the trip. Is there any way I can take the cash option instead? Oh, so they'd probably charge me $600. Still walking away with $2,400, and then I can book my own flight. Might be a better deal, but I'm almost afraid to do that because then maybe I'd be afraid if this flight to Laughlin scares me. I might be afraid to get back on a fucking plane. At least with the guaranteed trip, I would have to do it. Oh yeah, just give me a tax form and a W2G. I see what you're saying, Lindsay. I'm still hunting a second person to go with me if I do the trip instead of the cash option. If the cash option's even available, I could have been misconducted because they don't know what the fuck they're doing there. So the cash option may not even be availability. And y'all doesn't know I put more than $3,000 a year in these damn casinos, so I wouldn't have to pay any tax on it. But since I don't know about the palms or anything, you know, I don't know. I might ask them about it. Thanks, 71 Cowboys. Yeah, if I call them and they're like, "Well, we're not going to give you 3,000," well, it says cash value of 3,000. If I call them, and they say, "Well, we'll just give you $600 cash, or you can take the trip." I'm going to take the trip instead. I ain't doing that $600 bullshit. But it does say it's got a $3,000 value, so maybe they might offer me $3,000. I don't know. $3,000, book my own fucking flight, stay where I want to instead. I know I'm not going to stay at Resorts World. I've never even. I'm sure the rooms there would be expensive as fuck, so. And if I got comped rooms at like Flamingo and the Link and the Horseshoe, there's no reason to pay for a room. And if I take a taxi or have somebody just drive me, I wouldn't have to pay for parking. So appreciate all the thumbs up y'all been in here. Like I said, I'm just doing lives from home right now. I could have went to the casino tonight. I almost did. Since we got bad weather coming in, I decided not to. I'm just trying to get my watch hours up. I want my watch hours up. I want my 1,000 subs by Slot Fiesta. Just trying to just do what I can to get up there, man. Hey, Toys R Us kid, how are you? But I've been in communication pretty good with Bradley about things. I've been texting him and stuff, and he said he might come down on the 30th of January to see me at Laughlin, and then he's heading out the next day to go to he's going to Ohio to see some family. But if anyone's in the Laughlin area or the Vegas area for that matter, because Vegas is what, 90 miles from Laughlin, y'all shoot down and say hi. But we'll gamble, we'll go out to eat, whatever. My kids told me, they're like, take the $3,000 cash option, Dad, and just drive. I ain't driving 17 hours to Vegas. That ain't happening. That is not happening at all. And then I could fly to Arizona and then ride up to Vegas with Big Slaughter. That could be an option. Because I can get a round trip ticket from Oklahoma, or not Oklahoma, Dallas to Arizona for like $100. Or just do one way, and then when I'm ready to come back, just book a flight back. Toys R Us kid, how you been doing, man? Oh yeah, I got options. I'll call them tomorrow and ask them about this and see if I can't, you know, I might do the $3,000 deal, and in that way, and especially on the $3,000 deal, I'm not obligated to have to take a second person if I wanted to just do it myself. Gonna go watch your Mavericks lose. You have a good night, King Solo. What's up, Misty? How are you? I'm just on here just chit chatting that I'm gonna be in Laughlin end of the month, and then about the Vegas trip. I'm thinking about maybe taking the cash option and just flying myself out there myself. Oh, you're doing something? That's cool. I'm listening to my daughter play with the grandson in the other room. But yeah, I might take the cash option instead and just fly myself out to Vegas. But I don't know yet if I'm flying to Laughlin, which is about 3 hours from Phoenix. I'm flying out to Laughlin, and then I kind of want to see how that goes because then it might scare me to get back on a plane again. I don't know. Yeah, Lindsay, you know what? I am thinking about doing that. I'm going to call him tomorrow and ask. It's got a phone number on there. I'll call them. Oh, you got a strike? Oh my God. How did you get a strike? Was there music playing in the background? But yeah, if I take the cash option, I'm not obligated to take a second person. I mean, because this is a trip for two people, and I don't have anyone around here really that I can take with me except one of my kids. And all they would do is just pester the hell out of me. Lindsay said, "Send her right now." Then here you go, Lindsay. But yeah, I got that deal with the Laughlin, man. I got it dirt cheap, $50, includes a room, the flight, all that shit. I know people that do these trips all the time and they love it. Hey, AZ wife, I'm gonna be in Laughlin at the end of the month for about 3 or 4 days. I'm gonna be celebrating my fucking divorce that happens the 28th. Excuse my language, but it's a way to celebrate my divorce. Gonna put it in the mailbox. You gonna use snail mail, John Paul? Never use snail mail, man. That's funny though. I'll use snail mail. I'm just doing it to get away, AZ wife. It don't really have anything really much to do with the gambling part. It's just to celebrate my divorce and get out of here, man. It's it's just a trip, and it was only $50 to do it. So it's just a way to get out of here and just get away. You know what I mean? John Paul, you're frugal. Yeah, everywhere was tough in December. It really was. Oh, I'm definitely doing it. I mean, I've already got it booked. I mean, it's already booked. That's why I was. And I'm staying at Harris. Usually it gives me the option to stay at one of the three places there, but this time it only gave me a Harris option. But I appreciate all y'all coming in, man. I've been on for a little over an hour. I'm just trying to get my watch hours up, guys. Next time you guys see me, hopefully I'll be at the casino. And I just didn't want to go tonight because of the weather coming in. Um, I just didn't want to take a chance if it got bad. So appreciate y'all coming in. Remember, if you guys are at the casino, you don't win if you don't spin. And I'll talk to you guys later.